Uy, finally dumating na rin ang order ko. This is the first ever na SoC or processor na gawa ni Xiaomi. The X-Ring 1 inside the Xiaomi 15s Pro. Ang ganda ng kanyang box no, pahaba dahil this is a 15th anniversary edition. Siyempre ang pinaka-highlight dito is kanyang processor. Ang kanyang camera is also co-engineered with Leica. Very generous ang RAM nito dahil 16 gigs of RAM ito. Plus, malaki rin kanyang battery at 6,100 mAh para sa isang flagship phone with a 90 watts of fast charging. Are you excited for this phone? Tara, pag-usapan natin. Now ito si Xiaomi 15s Pro na may 16 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of storage would come at a price point of 53,000 pesos. And mabibili nito sa Shandy, Philippines, which I'll post the link on the description box below. Now, pag tinignan mo kanyang design, mamamangha ka dito. Ang ganda ng kanyang carbon fiber finish dito sa likod, which really feels great. And yung kanyang camera lens dito looks quite good. And it reminds me a little bit of the Xiaomi 15 Pro. Makita mo dito, naka-engrave ang word ng X-Ring dahil pinagmamalaki talaga ni Xiaomi na this is their first. And I love yung aluminum metal feel na dito on the side. Yung kanyang quad curve displays being protected by a shatterproof glass ni Xiaomi. And ang kanyang likod is also glass finish. By the way, itong phone na ito has an IP68 na dust and water resistance. Now, I've heard a lot of good things about tong processor ni Xiaomi, si X-Ring 1. From most of the reliable sources na pinapanood ko, sabi naman nila, it's quite good and it's even a little bit better than the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite. Sa mga testing nila, no, it's cooler than the Xiaomi 15 Pro, which is being powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite. And nung sinalang ko naman siya sa Antutu benchmark, nakakuha siya ng 2.35 million points. Ito, pakita ko lang kanyang breakdown score. Solid naman ang kanyang score dito sa Geekbench sa kanyang CPU benchmark. Ito naman sa kanyang GPU benchmarking. 6,100 kanyang loop score sa Wildlife Extreme and 97% ang kanyang stability. Pero pagdating dito sa thermal throttling test, medyo makita mo no, very erratic siya towards the second half, which resulted to nag-throttle siya to 70% ng kanyang best performance. Now, isa sa mga testing nila is that yung 5G chip nito is not embedded sa kanyang processor. So, nakahiwalay siya, making a little bit more power-hungry compared sa Snapdragon 8 Elite. Na kung naka 5G ka the whole day, medyo mas mababawasan ng 30 minutes sa kanyang battery life based sa kanilang testing. Pero based on my testing sa kanyang 6,100 mAh na battery, I have no problem naman lasting for a whole day. Basta mostly normal usage ka, hindi ka naman lagi naka-mobile data, I think wala naman ako naging problema dito sa kanya. Ibang kwento na pag all-day gaming ka or all-day nag-record ka ng video, di hamang na mas mabilis maubos talaga yung battery. And ang ganda din dito sa phone na ito, it supports 90 watts of wired charging and 50 watts na wireless charging. Plus, meron din siyang 10 watts na reverse wireless charging. And nung sinalang ko to sa PC Mark na battery stress test, under 50% brightness and 60Hz na screen refresh rate, magandang score na nakuha ko dito. 24 hours and 41 minutes na screen on time. For me, masasabi ko sino, makunat, power efficient yung X-Ring 1. Na pag tinignan naman natin ang kanyang display, hindi naman siya better or mas special compared sa mga Xiaomi 15 Pro, Xiaomi 15 Ultra. This one comes together with a 6.73-inch na LTPO AMOLED na quad-curve display. Meron siyang 120Hz of screen refresh rate and maximum niya is 3,200 nits sa max brightness niya. Being protected by shatterproof glass. Masasabi ko sa inyo guys, no, not bad ang ganang display. And good news din pala sa inyo guys, this one has a level 1 na wideband security level so you can watch HD videos on this one. And kung nagbabrowse ka naman on social media, expect naman to give you a good experience. Basta maganda naman yung internet connection, wala kang maging problema dito. And expect mo every single swipe naman dito, it's buttery smooth. Parang ginagamit ko Xiaomi 15 Ultra, 15 Pro, halos same feel lang naman sila. At kung nanonood ka naman ng videos dito, bito sa YouTube or watching on Netflix, expect to give you a good experience dahil maganda ang kanyang display, sharp ang kanyang video, and the colors are quite punchy. Now, since this phone has high-res na stereo speakers, gusto ko lang i-test kung kasing ganda yung sound niya tulad mga Xiaomi 15 Ultra, 15 Pro. Here's the sample. Solid yung kanyang sounds, mafe-feel mo yung phone mo, no? Dahil sa kanyang bass. And yung immersive ng sound niya na masarap yung tugtog sa inyong tenga. Well, almost the same na nafe-feel ko sa akin Xiaomi 15 Ultra. Now, several reviewers nagsasabi na yung X-Ring 1 is a little bit cooler than the Snapdragon 8 Elite which is present inside the Xiaomi 15 Pro. Here are several games na nilaro natin: Delta Force, Wuthering Waves, Genshin Impact, and Farlight 84. Pagdating sa Delta Force, sagad-sagaran nilaro ko rin naman tong game na ito, no? And I was really excited and happy with yung gameplay niya. Very immersive ang gameplay. Wala kang maging problema sa kanya, no? Halos wala ako na feel masyado na frame drops dito sa kanya. And another thing na nagustuhan ko dito sa kanya is sobrang ganda ng kanyang touch response. Very nice and very immersive ang kanyang sound experience dito sa kanya. And napalaro ako ng several games dito. Halos isa't kalahating oras ako naglalaro dito sa Delta Force dahil nag-enjoy naman ako. Yung pinakamainit na inabot niya is 42 degrees Celsius after an hour and a half of gameplay. Pagdating sa Wuthering Waves, I wasn't expecting anything less. Dahil sinabi naman nila, kaya naman tapat tong Snapdragon 8 Elite, so sinagad-sagad ko rin ang kanang gaming graphical settings. One of the things na nagustuhan ko dito sa kanya is sobrang nice experience ko dito sa kanya. Pero one thing na napansin ko is that meron siyang minor frame loss na feel ko habang naglalaban kami. And it was, well, halos negligible naman. Di ko naman masyado napapansin until nung talagang hinahanapan ko lang siya ng, ng frame drops or lags. At may napansin ako, very minor lang naman. One thing to like dito sa kanya is maganda-ganda graphics dito, and another thing to like dito sa kanya is okay ang kanyang sounds. After 30 minutes of gameplay, inabot ako ng 44 degrees Celsius. Pagdating sa Genshin Impact, sinagad-sagad ko rin, no? Knowing na, well, it's very capable. Maganda naman naging result dito. Maganda-gandang gameplay, the graphics is nice, the touch response is nice, and another thing na nagustuhan ko rin dito sa kanya is maganda ang kanyang sounds. That's for sure. Naglaro naman ako ng 30 minutes dito without aircon and inabot ako ng 46 degrees Celsius. Moving on to Farlight 84, sinagad-sagad ko rin ng graphics just to be able to test. The gameplay was quite okay. Wala ako naging problema naman dito sa kanya and I was able to play several VR matches dito. One of the highlights dito sa kanya is yung kanyang graphics is quite good, which is probably one of the things na nagustuhan rin dito sa phone na ito while playing Farlight 84. Halos isang oras din naglalaro na ito without aircon and inabot ako ng 45 degrees Celsius after an hour of gameplay. Now, pag-usapan na natin ang kanyang camera, which is probably one of the highlights din dito sa phone na ito since it's being co-engineered with Leica. Starting off with yung kanyang 50MP na main camera sensor with OIS. This is, by the way, a Omnivision na OVX9000. Followed by a 50MP na periscope telephoto lens na may up to 5x optical zoom. This one is a Sony IMX858 sensor. Then, meron din siya 50MP na ultra-wide lens na may 115 degrees field of view. And this one is a Samsung S5K Gen 1. It can let you shoot up to 8K and 34 FPS. And ang kanyang front-facing camera is 32MP, which is a Omnivision OV32B na sensor. It can let you shoot up to 4K and 60 FPS. Now, tingnan natin some of the shots na nakuha natin dito from our Xiaomi 15s Pro. Now, taking a look at this simple shot na nakuha natin, honestly, it's almost the same sa nakuha natin sa mga Xiaomi 15 Pro. And makita natin na very nice dramatic ang finish dito sa kuha dito sa building na ito, and medyo may pagka-cinematic feel siya. Now, taking a look at this gloomy shot, sabi ko na kahit gloomy shot, mafe-feel mo sa kanya dito na parang medyo may pagka-dramatic ang datingan niya. Now, taking a look dun sa kanyang building, yung kanyang glass, mukhang okay naman siya. Nakita natin reflection ng mga clouds dito, which is good. And taking a quick snap dito sa puno na ito, pag zoom in mo, makita mo, very sharp pa rin mga leaves niya dito, no? Which is one of the things na hinahanap ko on a flagship level camera like this one. Now, nilaro naman natin ang different lenses niya dito, and this is a ultra-wide shot. Normal, 2 times, 5 times, 10 times, sharp pa rin siya, no? 30 times, 60 times, Sharp pa rin not bad And this is a 100 times zoom. Now, kita natin, okay, this is a digitally zoom, pero still pretty solid pa rin siyang tingnan. Now, kung kumukuha ka ng mga flower shot naman on outdoors, expect naman to get a really nice snap dito sa kanya. Dahil, I would say na kaya na magtapat sa mga Xiaomi 15 Pro na camera. Probably not as good as the Ultra, but it is as good as yung kanyang 15 Pro na counterpart. Kita natin, pag kumuha ka ng mga shot like this one, ang ganda ng focus sa subject and blurring it all the way to the background, which is one of my favorite, And masasabi ko yung kanyang green is a bit saturated, but yung tipong saturation niya, hindi nakakaedita na saturation. Okay naman to. For me, personally, if you want to post sa Instagram, sa Facebook, not bad. And pag kumukuha ka ng mga flower shot, masasabi ko naman na pretty nice. Solid naman itong mga nakuha natin, especially yung pagka-pink na dito. Looks really nice and solid. And yeah, pati yung kanyang purple looks pretty good ang kanyang color production. Now, if you're indoor naman taking some food photography, this camera would definitely perform dahil was able to get me some really nice snaps of mga food. And ay simpleng detail like this one, zooming it dito sa bread na ito, kitang-kita mo lahat ng details, which is probably one of the things na gusto ko dito sa kanyang camera. And taking a look at this shot, masasabi ko, detail na nakuha ko dito sa ham na ito. Pati itong mga to, I'm not quite sure kung ano tawag na dito. And under the yellow halogen bulb, okay na okay itong shot na ito. Hindi siya naninilaw. Tingnan nyo guys, ang ganda pa rin ng mga shots niya. If you're trying to take some lightings on the ceiling, expect naman na kaya nang makakuha ng some good shots. Ayan, pati mga lantern shot like this one looks really nice and looks really sharp pag zoom in mo siya. Just a simple shot like this, sabi ko sa inyo, it looks good, Magandang kanyang pagka-finish dito sa photo na ito. Now, pagdating naman sa selfie camera, honestly, I'm quite impressed sa kanyang selfie camera. Looking quite good ang camera niya. Yung makukuha mo yung ganda ng shadows, Hindi siya yung tipong biglang nangingitim ang mukha mo. Pero ito, makita mo, ang ganda ng pagkakuha niya. To my surprise, wasn't really expecting it to be this good. Pero yeah, honestly, it was really out of my expectation na yung kanyang front-facing camera would be this good. Now, pag indoor ang pinag-uusapan naman natin, if you're having a bad lighting, masasabi ko siya, it would really soften out yung mukha mo. Makita mo, yung details are quite lost na rin. Yan The dimmer the lights, medyo mas mahirapan ang front-facing camera nito. Now, if you're vlogging using the front-facing camera on outdoor, quite stable. And honestly, ito yung ina-expect kong ganda ng front-facing camera. This is an outdoor video. And if you're using it on indoor, medyo mas magsusoft ang yung mukha. Dahil, well, honestly, medyo mas low light. Pero stable and quite good din ang kanyang resolution. And yung kanyang rear camera, don't expect anything less dahil ang ganda rin kanyang pagkakuha dito. Maganda yung kanyang sharpness ng video and very stable. Ganito naman itsura if you're trying to use it on indoor for vlogging. Just using your bare hand, honestly guys, sobrang okay itong kanyang rear camera. Now guys, the phone na ito, I was really amazed. Honestly, hindi ko ini-expect that it would be this good na halos kaya ng tapatan si Snapdragon 8 Elite. This is the first chip na ginawa ni Xiaomi and honestly, I was really impressed with yung kanyang performance. Well, pag sinabi naman nila hindi kasing init ng Snapdragon 8 Elite, well honestly sa akin testing, halos same lang sila. Umiinit din sila sa mga major games na nilalaro ko and pinakamainit na inaabot ko sa around mga nasa 46 degrees Celsius which is halos ganun-ganun din ang nakukuha ko sa mga Snapdragon 8 Elite or a little bit more. One thing na nagustuhan ko rin dito sa kanya is maganda ka ng camera dito which is kaya na mag-level up with the Xiaomi 15 Pro. But of course, hindi sila kasing liga ni Xiaomi 15 Ultra. And I think the future is looking bright for Xiaomi para sa kanya self-developed na processor. Kayo guys, are you willing to give this a try? Ang bagong processor na gawa ni Xiaomi inside the Xiaomi 15s Pro. And kung gusto niyo malaman kung saan niyo pwede mabili ito, I bought it from Xiaomi Philippines and I'll post the link on the description box below. And of course, if you like this video, don't forget to share it to your friends. And a quick sub is definitely awesome. I'll see you in my next video. And so, ako para si Richmond and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up? Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.